What are you planting today?
So we've got green beans, carrots, broccoli, cauliflower.
It's the second year Jess Parker and her kids, Ryland, Silas, and Christian, have planted a backyard garden. This garden is part of Growing Great Beginnings, a unique Lancaster and Saunders Counties Community Action Partnership project. It helps people living in poverty, living on a tight budget, learn how to grow their own food and plan and cook healthy meals. Different because it's melding all these things into one package, something Community Action created because they couldn't find anyone else doing it.
Very ready, tap right there. Good job, you got it.
So Growing Great Beginnings, a lot of it is about trying to help people learn how to use this and also be outside and growing stuff that comes back into here. So talk about that goal.
So one of the things that we know with families in our program is that over half of them told us that on a regular basis, they run out of food and they don't have money to buy more. So being able to grow your own food and then bring it into your kitchen obviously helps with the cost. But as we are able to teach people more skills in the kitchen, they can purchase foods that are healthy but less expensive than some of those foods that are more convenience foods that they know their children are eating.
Jess and kids live below the poverty level, $2,000 a month for a family their size. They've seen tough times.
My fiance, my children's dad, died in 2016 unexpectedly. And then almost exactly a year later, I was diagnosed with cancer and dealt with cancer.
Jess earned a little money working at a childcare, but raising 3 kids is her full-time job. Living in her dad's house helps. Concepts like meal planning were foreign before the family started Growing Great Beginnings a few years ago.
Originally, I was going to the store sometimes twice or 3 times a day because it would just be like, what do you guys feel like eating? Like, oh, mac and cheese. Okay, let's run to the store and get it.
And the other thing that emerged out of those first visits was she had this sense of just being exhausted from just making meals.
One. All right, let's get another one, okay?
Stratton started meeting with Jess at her house, helping her plan meals, cut shopping trips to 3 a week or less, and start a home garden.
I think she was seeing the garden as a way to supplement her family's meals, if possible.
When kids really become engaged with their food and have that opportunity to plant a seed and watch it grow and water the plants and harvest the vegetable, they're much more likely to want to try this new thing.
Two months later, the garden is putting zucchini boats, cauliflower mashed potatoes, and cucumber salad on the table.
She got the kids involved in the meal planning from the get-go, and you can kind of see the wonderful outcome of that.
Jess shops less, spends less.
$15 to $20 per day then, and maybe $5 to $10 a day now for all 3 meals for all of us.
I think we've had really some positive results in seeing a reduction in sugary beverages that children are drinking, an increase in fruits and vegetables. We also have seen children getting more sleep at home, which we know impacts their hunger and their appetite and their mood and all of those types of things.
So this has to simmer for 15 minutes. Maybe we can make the cauliflower mashed potatoes?
Yeah!
With lots of one-on-one contact, the grant-funded program isn't cheap. Baumberger says it's worth it because sowing the seeds of health early saves later.
We see children who are overweight or obese have difficulties with diabetes, asthma, sleep apnea, and that can turn into academic problems and depression and anxiety, all these kinds of things that get in the way of positive outcomes for the future, but also have really high costs in terms of healthcare costs, even things like special education costs. One of the things we know about Head Start is that children who complete Head Start are less likely to be involved in the justice system.
So this is going to be really hot, okay? It would be easier to pick it up and eat it, so maybe eat your mashed potatoes and your salad first.
And after years of facing challenges, Jess Parker has new goals.
I hope to write my own cookbook with my kids And I hope that my kids would learn more skills in the kitchen as they grow older.
This is one of the best meals ever.
You like it?
Self-determination is a really important value, and but we provide those opportunities and then let people make their choices.
There's always opportunity, and you just have to find it and use it and go with it.
Thank you guys for making it.
You like that.
You.